you have made our day. Absolutely spiritually uplifting experience we have had. Can we give... It has been an absolute pleasure, our great honor and privilege to have you with us, sir.
It's equally true with me.
We have thoroughly enjoyed. And I must say, the last weekend, our national retreat at the Landudno was indeed the best retreat we have ever had. You brought so much laughter, so much tears, and you took us to the heights of spiritual joy and happiness.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But there's one thing, sir.
Okay.
You did make an observation. You said, we have transported Prashanti Nilayam to UK.
Yes.
But Prashanti Nilayam transportation would have never been complete without Swami's presence. And we found that presence in the form of Sri Anil Kumar.
That is UK English literature. Thank you.
Now for the operation.
That's right. Sir, can you?
Dr. Vijayanand and Bhavesh, they have selected few questions from the audience.
Censored?
Sorry?
Not necessary. You can ask any question. Kindly feel free. No reservation, Anil Kumar. Take it from me. If I do not know, I'll say I don't know. If I know, I'll answer. That's all. I don't bluff. And the answers I give from Swami literature. Don't have any reservation, no obsession. Carry on.
First question is, sir, how did Swami pick you as his almost exclusive interpreter?
Okay. I think I may not be correct. Most often I am not correct. Yes. I think it is all the sacrifices of my grandparents, maternal and paternal, as Brahma Samaj missionaries who have spent their lives. And my parents were highly educated. And the honest life they led, their blessings are the main cause behind it. Number two, my interest in Sai literature. I have been speaking on Sai literature. Yes. Oh, I say, good boy. I have been speaking on Sai literature for 20 years before coming to Swami, visiting every village. So I am conversant with Sai wavelength of thought. And my mother tongue is Telugu. Swami speaks Telugu. I think I have tolerable English, bearable English, if not of Oxford and Cambridge standard. But anyway, my communication skills are enough to reach his devotees. And so, right from my childhood, I stood first in elocution competitions, quite fluent both in English and Telugu. Apart from that, 20 years of work in the Sai organization, tirelessly, spending sleepless nights, walking long distances, at the cost of family pleasure, no family time. Maybe that Baba wanted to reward me. But in my heart of hearts, I know fully well, there are 10 times better scholars than me among the audience. I know there are men of letters among his devotees. But he had just picked up this pebble and made it into a mountain, which is a miracle of Baba, not the greatness of Anil Kumar.
Thank you, sir. I have been privileged to do translation into Gujarati for some people like Lord Sir George Trevelyan and late Victor Kanu into Gujarati at the national functions. And our Dr. Vijayanand, who is our spiritual convener, he asked me, he said, will you do translation into Gujarati for professor? I said, are you mad? He goes at the speed of 100 miles an hour, simultaneous translation for Swami, and when I do, he'll kick me out of the stage. No way. I'm not prepared to take that risk this
But
time.
yet we give you a chance to translate all our talks into Gujarati, and the talks are available in saiwisdom.com. www.saiwisdom.com website carries all my talks, video online in 12 international languages. Why not Gujarati? Gujaratis are international citizens. Yes. They are international. Maybe Gujarat. But Gujarat is the cosmos. They are universally spread. Therefore, if you touch the heart of Gujaratis, you have touched the Sai world of devotees. May God bless you.
Thank you. Here's one important question. Have you any experience of our Lord after he has left his physical body?
Honestly telling, I don't have that experience to be shared with you, saying that he appeared in front of me, he appeared in my dream. I didn't have any such experience. But as I speak about Swami, I experience him. Why? I don't bring a paper point after point or any cards to change like that, or any PowerPoint projections. I have got all the power with so many points. Why PowerPoint? Not necessary. A fellow without any point needs PowerPoint. I don't need that. But he decides the subject what I should speak. He decides the points what I am supposed to speak. All of them are chosen on the spur of the moment. Is it not experiencing Baba? I never thought that I would be speaking on these things. That's like that. Few years ago when I had been to UK, I was to speak there in Leicester. We had been to Stratford upon Avon and proceeding to that hall there. On the way there was one doctor with us, Dr. Geeta, I believe, Gadia's niece. Dr. niece, Dr. Geeta. And she asked me, Anil Kumar, what is the theme of your talk there? Few thousands are expected. A few thousands or lakhs, they may be any there. Swami will decide the topic. I have not thought of anything. Let him see. Our business is to open the tap. Tank is full of water. It flows. That's what it is.
The next question is something you touched on, the law of karma. If karma decides all our things, all destiny, then what is our responsibility and duties in life?
Our responsibility and duties in life, in strict obedience to law of karma, is acceptance. Acceptance, unconditional acceptance. I am to suffer. I am suffering. Go on telling everybody until they suffer. Or I am suffering until suffering becomes doubled or tripled or multiplied. All right, this had happened, okay, for my own good. Acceptance is your duty, whatever that is destined for us, whatever God gives us, good or bad, positive or negative, success or failure, profit or loss, whatever may be, as his gift. Acceptance. And second, if it is anything negative, something like a sickness, or something like disability, or something like loans, something like court litigation, sufferings are many times, we know that. So what is to be done? Silent prayer within us. Swami, please. Daya sagara karuna kara bhuvaneshwara akhileshwara gunagambhira saiswara daya sagara karuna kara. Instead of crying in front of everybody and becoming cheap, they'll enjoy at your expense when you suffer. Because they are happy when you are unhappy. There's some section of people who are happy when others are unhappy. Instead of that, let us cry, Swami, help me. That's second thing. First, acceptance. Second, prayerfulness. And third, when there's more of chili powder, what do? You add salt to nullify its effect. Those Gujaratis, you also eat hot stuff? Oh, good. That's why we are together here. When there's more of chili powder, we add salt. Ladies must be knowing. Of course, there are men good cooks also. So, by adding salt, we can nullify the effect of too much of chili powder, right? So, in suffering in karma, as a result of negative effect of the past life, today let us take up the salt of Satkarma today. What is Satkarma? Service. What is Satkarma? Love. What is Satkarma? Sacrifice. By this adding the salt of sacrifice, love, that karmic effect will be less and less. That is the third thing we are supposed to do.
Beautifully given answer.
These are, Swami said these things. They are not original. I am not yet capable of telling those things. Okay, sir.
The next question leads on from there. Swami says, I am God, you are God. The difference is, I know I am God and you don't know you are God. How do we realize that we are God, but we are still always looking outside for God?
Baba is God, he knows. And I am also equally God, I do not know. The reason is attachment. You got terrible attachment. Some people attachment to tables, furniture, pens, utensils. They don't know what to get themselves attached to. Attachment to belongings, casual. What is casual? If anybody leaves this world, that is a trash tomorrow. As today is a trash tomorrow. So attachment to the belongings, properties, positions is one thing. That blurs my mind. That makes my mind, this attachment stands as an obsession to feel the divinity within attachment. And number two, we don't turn inward. Because if anybody says, close your eyes, sit silently, impossible. Because we are used to noise, but not voice, inner voice, only outer noise. We cannot close our eyes, sit calmly, because we are afraid to see the darkness inside. We are afraid, I am lonely. Anything may happen. Let us open my eyes so that I am safe and secure. We have not gone inward, meaning meditation. Turn inward. Why? When the mind is there, fear. When the mind is there, tension. When mind is there, anxiety. These are all because of outward pressures, outward situations. When once the mind turns inwards, what happens? A doll of salt or sugar, put it in water. What will happen? Melts. Where is sugar? I don't know. Where is the doll? I don't know. It got immersed, melted, dissolved totally. Am I not right? Similarly, when the mind turns inward, manolaya, manonashana, the withdrawal of the mind, annihilation of the mind happens. When the mind is withdrawn, there is no tension, there is no anxiety. Then, finally, all these things Baba said. Here is a curtain in front of Sir and me. And naturally, Sir is more handsome than me, I know. Taller than me, I know.
That's the first time somebody said that.
Must be richer than me, obviously. No. Supposing there is a curtain in front of us. When you want to see him, what should happen? The curtain should be raised. Not till then. Similarly, God is here, you are there, curtain in between. You are the individual mind, God is the cosmic mind, in between your mind is coming. I am here, this is the curtain, the mind, God is there. There is God inside. My mind is the curtain. So when the mind curtain is lifted, removed, annihilated, withdrawn, dissolved, passive, silent, thoughtless, then I will be able to visualize God within. Therefore, we are also equally God. But there is curtain of the mind, not an ordinary curtain, Berlin Wall, Iron Curtain. Therefore, we are taking lives and lives to make that curtain thin and thin. By Baba's grace, it is nylon silk, that's all, thin. By towards the close, by seeing His glory, that nylon curtain will be torn out. Then you will understand you are the reflection of God. Ahameva, 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 tridha. I am you, I am you. I and God are one. God made man in His own image, says the Holy Bible. You will understand oneness with God when once that curtain becomes thinner and thinner, lost. That is only abstraction.
Beautiful. Thank you. That also answers this question as well. You already answered it. How do we connect with Swami? And that's fully answered.
How to connect with Swami? There are many connections. You see, that mic is connected, this mic is connected, this mic is connected, but that main meter is only one there. Right? Similarly, Baba is the meter. One connection, bhajan, bhakti yoga. Another connection, service, karma yoga. Another connection, meditation, jnana yoga. Same power supply. That is divine Bhagavan Sri Sathya Baba. So follow any one of the yogas, you'll get connected. Same electricity. That's what it is. Sai Ram.
Thank you. Next question. I don't know who's written it, but this person is going to get a lot of joy out of this one. It says, Sai Ram, can you tell us one experience when Swami really told you off?
I have not dragged the situation that far. I have not dragged the situation that far. And Sai Ram has so many meanings. In Puttaparthi, when you talk loudly, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, what does it mean? This Sai Ram meant shut your mouth. When you come to the bhajan, they say, Sai Ram. That Sai Ram meant welcome. Huh? Sir, is there accommodation? Sai Ram. So, the actual real Sai Ram is the one that connects you to Baba, not to convey these expressions. Thank you.
And I think this last question, sir. Has Swami mentioned anything about his next avatar, where it will be and when it will be, and what experience the world will have at that time?
I vaguely remember him saying that next avatar would be in the state of Karnataka, in the district of Mandya. He did not mention when. He did not mention the names of the parents. But our crazy devotees are faster than the deity. And they started giving the dates also. And anxious devotees collecting funds also. So, what does Baba say about it? Please listen to me carefully. I'm telling out of an experience. Swami sat there. He asked one state president, let me not mention his name, he will feel sorry. By the time I get down the dais, I'll tell you, not here. And that state president, out of enthusiasm, he said, Bhagavan, may we spend our lives in serving you, in singing your glory. Not only now, in the next avatar to come. We want to follow you. We want to serve you in the next avatar, Premasaya also. So he must have congratulated himself for such a nice, original, creative, innovative expression. And naturally, people clapped. Then Swami started his speech. Just now, he said that he would like to serve next avatar also. When this avatar is same as the next, it is enough if you serve this avatar. If you have not served this avatar, where is the guarantee you will serve next avatar? You know, when you are going to be born, you do not know. When you are born again, where is the guarantee you will recognize avatar? In this creation, how many people have come to know this avatar? So in the next life, where is the guarantee you will recognize him? Even if you recognize him, where is the guarantee you will be close to him? If you are close to him, where is the guarantee I will be his translator? He may not give discourses at all. I will be unemployed. I may be given duty in the canteen to serve sambar. Who knows? Therefore, we know. That's why I said in the course of the talk, where is God? Here, now. What is avatar? Here, now. Not future. Please forget about it. Let us leave the avatar now. Because Rama came as Krishna. Krishna came as Shirdi. Shirdi is Bhakti. It's the same stuff. Same divinity. Gold is same. The gold may be there in a ring. Here it may be earring. This may be bangle. Same gold. No, I want this gold only. Then you need to consult a psychiatrist. This gold is, they are not different from that gold. Same gold. Srungaramulu veru, bangaram mukkate. Jewels are many, but gold is one. Pasuvula vanelu veru, palu okkate, palu okkate. It may be black cow or white cow. Black cow does not yield black milk. Both the cows yield white milk only. Pula jatulu veru, puja okkate. There may be roses, jasmines, chrysanthemums, dahlias, daffodils. But worship is same. There is no rose worship, there is no jasmine worship. Jivajatulu veru, janmam okkate. You a Britisher, a Russian, American, Indian, life is same, blood composition, breath is same. Rupa namamulu veru, Narayanundokkade. Names and forms are different. God is one and the same. Sairam, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You explained it so in a nice, simple way like Swami does, and that we can all understand and grasp this very serious business of spirituality. Thank you very much,
Vibhuti Sundara Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Vibhuti Sundara Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Hey, Vibhuti Sundara Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Hey, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Gangadhara Hara Samba Sada Shiva. Samba Sada Shiva. Gangadhara Hara Samba Sada Shiva. Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Hey, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Vibhuti Sundara Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Hey, Vibhuti Sundara Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Sai Hey! समर्थ सद्गुरु साईनाथ बाबा महाराज को, द्वारका माई की, शिरडी निवास को, रमा सहित रामचंद्र की, वृंदावन कृष्णचंद्र की, जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की, जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की, जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की। थैंक यू।
This is just a very, very small token of love.